Citrahold is a simple way of syncing your saves between emulators and 3DS consoles. You'll still need a save manager to get this to work, but it eliminates the need for FTPD or actually physically removing your SD card from the device. Trust me, this will speed things up for you if you frequently move your saves between devices. For this, I'm going to be using Checkpoint, and I recommend that you use that as well because it seems to be the best one. The setup has a few steps, but once you've done it, moving your saves back and forth is a very easy process. First, what you need to do is create an account on Citrahold Web. Write Citrahold in the address bar and then hold Control and press Enter. This will take you to citrahold.com, but the link is also in the description. Then, create an account. Verify your email. Once you've done this, you can ignore this and then press About and find the link for Citrahold PC. Download the latest release. It'll probably be 1.0.2 by the time that this video goes out. The link you clicked will take you to the latest version, so don't worry about switching it to a new build like I'm doing here. There are builds for macOS, both architectures, along with Windows. The Linux build is for Debian, but it can probably work on other distributions too. It's not statically linked though. You'll probably need Qt installed already, but if you're on Windows or Mac, don't worry, everything will be as it should be. I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to set it up for a Mac, but the process should be fairly similar for Windows. Once it's open, go and enter a shorthand token, so you'll need to go to Citrahold Web and generate one. You can copy and paste it just like I'm doing here. Alright, you should be logged in now. Now I'm going to move over to the 3DS. Go to FPI and install it, but hopefully it'll be in Universal updated soon. I still need to sort that out. Now we can enter Citrahold. It should be present on the dashboard, just open it. You'll see it connect to Citrahold server to check that everything's okay. If it returns an error, don't worry. Sometimes the 3DS will just naturally fail a network request. You can always check the status again in settings, but it doesn't really matter. If you're on the internet, it should work. Now in settings, go to enter a shorthand token and make another shorthand token like you did for the PC. So just go onto Citrahold Web, generate a new shorthand token, and enter it here. Give it a second, and you should see that it authenticates you. I'm going to open Pokemon Y and save it in a spot where you can remember where we're at, just to show you that the save will sync. So I'm going to move my character all the way to the left over here. Then I'm opening Checkpoint and generating a new save. Now go into Citrahold and we need to create a game ID. So I'm going into game IDs. Here you can see that you have the option to make a game ID for saves or for X data. These game IDs will be completely separate from each other. Most games use saves, but games like Minecraft will heavily use X data. But I hope you're not playing Minecraft on a 3DS emulator like Citra. Anyway, new game ID, saves. Then just select the game. The text might go off the screen at this point, so use your left and right shoulder buttons to adjust the text size. You can also press select and then use your volume rocker, but I realize some people might have broken volume controls. Select the game but don't select a save here. You should see all your saves in this directory. It doesn't matter what option your cursor is over here, just press Y in this directory. Enter a game ID. Make it something that's easy to type, because you might need to type it later. I'm choosing Pokemon Y, spelled exactly like that, but it can be as simple as just Y if I wanted. Should have added it by now. You can check it by going into Game IDs, Current Saves, Game IDs, and they will all be listed here. Now go to the Upload menu and select your newly added Game ID, and then just select the save that you made in Checkpoint. On the console at the bottom, it will tell you when it's done. This should be fairly quick, but it will take more time for a longer save. I tried it on 100% save of Mario Kart 7, and it took about 20 seconds, but it's dependent on your Wi-Fi speed, of course. Now go back onto the PC and open Citra. Right-click on the game on Citra and open the save directory. Then copy the path. On Citrahold PC, hit switch to download and then click fetch saves. You should see the game ID that you just uploaded on the 3DS. Now hit download save. It will give you an error because you haven't added this game ID to your PC yet, so it will open the window to allow you to do so. Simply replace the text under select directory, the button, with the path that you copied from Citra. This text by default should be your Citra save path. If this program, Citrahold, couldn't find your Citra directory, it would just say titles for saves and Xdata for Xdata. Sometimes it can't find your Citra directory. You can manually change it, but don't worry about that for now. It just means that you'll manually have to select the game each time if you do click the select directory button. After you've pasted the directory, click add new game ID. It should successfully add it, and you can now close the game ID menu. Now you can click download save again, and it will download the save from your 3DS to your game directory. Now I'll go into Citra and I'm going to boot up Pokemon Y. You see that my character is in the same place that we left him on the 3DS. I'm going to move him all the way to the right this time, and I'm going to save the game to upload it for the 3DS to download. On Citrahold, click Switch to Upload, and then make sure the game ID is selected. Then click Upload Save. If the game ID isn't there, just click the Saves or the Checkpoint radio, and it should sync it up, but it should be there. The upload should be successful, and then we can move back to the 3DS. Now we go to Download. Download Game Saves. Select the game ID, Pokemon Y. It should download successfully, and then you can go and restore it in Checkpoint. It will be the save called Citrahold Download. Then we can open Pokemon Y, and you can see we are where we left our character on the PC. I was going to move my character to a nice spot to show you one more time, but this stupid dumb Pokemon decided to fight me, which is a terrible idea because I don't take very good care of my Pokemon. I accidentally selected to give it a nickname, so I'm just going to call it Hi YouTube because you guys are watching right now. It seriously shouldn't have decided to fight me. I'm going to throw its Pokeball down a well after I'm done making this. I thought this was a nice spot, so I saved the game here. Now I'm going to go into Checkpoint and make a new save. Now I upload it. You might start to accumulate a lot of saves, so if you go into Settings, you can select Delete Saves After Upload. Now I'll upload it again, and you can see that the save has been deleted. Now we're back on the PC. Click Switch to Download, Fetch Saves. You don't need to fetch saves if the game ID is already present, but I just prefer to, it feels right. Then click Download Save. It's successful. Now I'll restart Pokemon My with a bit of F6 action. Now you can see we're where we left off, but now in 1080p glory. Bit of lag as you can see. Citra's compatibility says that Pokemon Y is okay, but that Pokemon Sun is not very good. But I often find that Pokemon Sun runs a lot better for me than Pokemon Y. Also, it might be pronounced Citra, not Citra, but I just prefer Citra. Citrahold sounds wrong to me, and it's Citrahold. It's my project, I get to decide the name. I'm not going to do another demonstration. I think you've got the gist, but I will show you the options you've got. Okay, here, just one more time, Game ID menu. We're now looking at existing game IDs. So here we're able to edit any game IDs that we have and also change the directory. And then here we can add a new game ID and select a directory, obviously there, but we're going back. And I'm going to change it to Pokemon YY. Update changes. That's only been changed locally, so on this computer, so we still have to re-upload it, as you can see. Upload successful. And then we're on the 3DS, and you'll be able to see that when I go to download, Pokemon YY will be there. But I can't download it because we haven't registered Pokemon YY on this device. So if I go into Game IDs, I can rename it. And the other options are rename, change directory, and delete. So I'm just renaming it to Pokemon YY, just like it is on the PC. And then we'll be able to download it. Just like that. And it works. So one more time, you can rename, change directory, and delete, just like you can do on the PC, which I am about to show. So you would change the directory here, change the ID there, delete with that button there. And then on Citrahold Web, you've got a dashboard of all your current uploads. Here you can change the game ID, or you can delete any saves or anything, and you can also do like an emergency download, but you won't need to. It's only there if you want to immediately get your saves, but I recommend obviously just taking them from your save directory after you've downloaded them with Citrahold PC. So yeah, you can see that it has to be a different ID, you can't have the same ID, they've got to be unique, and that's how you delete one. I think I'm just going over the download thing. You can tell that I've just sort of recorded over an old video. Alright, this just shows you the about stuff, and then the account menu, that is all this, your useful options. Regenerating your token will log you out of all devices. You can delete your account, change your password, change your email, and log out. So yeah. I hope this video has been helpful. If you need any help with anything else, just let me know. This project's taken quite a long time. So I'm glad that I'm finally going to get it out, and I should hopefully get it on Universal Up Data soon. Okay, thank you for watching.